Good morning, ladies. Karma Collector here. All right. There's a lot of newer people here, and there's other people asking. A few people even asked. They said, "Karma Collector, why don't you go ahead and play those Facebook posts by BRYAN RODGERS again?" Okay, because I told you guys the night of the crime, who was there for the torture ritual and then the sacrifice. It was BRYAN RODGERS, aka Ace Bannister, and his roommate Dan Glidewell, aka Praxis Aurelius. They were roommates. They have been for years, okay? And we know Gypsy's ties to them, all right? We know that. They were there the night of the crime, okay? Along with Kim and David Blanchard. Nick came later as the scapegoat, all right? We know that. This guy's name is BRYAN RODGERS, but he goes by, like I said, Ace Bannister, okay? So you're going to see after me, it's going to go to a bunch of videos. Well, it's not videos, I'm sorry. It's just these Facebook posts, all right? But in addition to the Facebook posts, I also, well, this one's a Facebook post too, I'm sorry. It shows you a Facebook post where he says, okay, I'm officially changing my name for $50 to Ace Bannister. And then it says at the bottom, bye-bye, Brian K. Rogers. Okay? So that's showing you this guy is Ace Bannister. BRYAN RODGERS and Ace Bannister are the same people. That's why I included that, because the rest of the posts, besides one other one, it's all under the name of Ace Bannister, but it shows his same picture, okay? So Ace Bannister and BRYAN RODGERS are the same people, and I've established that by that post right there. It shows his picture. He looks like a complete psychopath on the left-hand side, and the right-hand side, it shows a Facebook post saying, I'm officially changing my name to Ace Bannister. Costs $50, okay? Again, bye-bye Brian K. Rogers. That's his name. All right, that establishes that. All right. Then you also see there's going to be a picture of a computer screen. Now don't freak out where it says Brian Hudson on there. That's not me. That whoever sent that to me just sent a screenshot of their computer. Okay, that is showing a Facebook post by BRYAN RODGERS, this same guy, and it says it in his name, BRYAN RODGERS, this time, I guess, on June the 25th of 2025, the day Gypsy got off of parole, which means the case was over then, right? Of course, there's no statute of limitations on murder. We know that. They could all be charged, but they won't be because we know what this deal was, right? They're all above it. They're not going to be charged for it. But anyway, so the minute Gypsy gets off parole, it's over with, right? That's the completion of it. And if you see, it's a computer screen. It shows BRYAN RODGERS that it's his post, and it says something about, and it's on June 25th at 7:28 p.m. All right, and the year is 2025, and it says something about back in the day. I don't know, something meant, and I took a knife for a buddy or something. But then it says we won that fight. Okay, this is what this means, man. It's over with. No one else got charged. No one got in trouble. Nick's in prison, the scapegoat, like he's supposed to be forever, and she's off now. She's done. No looking back. We won that fight. That's what that means. All right. So you're going to see this series of Facebook posts. The most significant one occurred on June 10th of 2015. Wow, why does that date sound familiar? Because that's the night that they killed her. June 9th into June 10th of 2015. You will see the dated post. It's Ace Bannister. It is a Dungeons and Dragons post. Get it? He does them all that. D&D is what you call Dungeons and Dragons for. DD. D&D. They think they're cute. And the post says, let's get this party started, Dungeons and Dragons. And it's dated June 10th of 2015. We know that's the early morning of the crime was completed. And he posts, what a day. Okay. Oh, okay. 3 days later, no, I'm sorry, 8 days later on June 18th, which is 3 days after they actually reported to the media that they had found this body and all this on the 15th. Right? So this is 3 days after that, June 18th of 2015. It says, this one says, can everybody just calm down? It was only a murder. The same guy posting it under Ace Bannister. Okay? And it's Dungeons and Dragons again. Right? Then we got another one that's in July 18th, I believe, which is a month after the crime of 2015. It's a big, like, Nike swoop in black and white. Black and white, we know about that, Freemason. But anyway, it's a Dungeons and Dragons again, and it says D&D. Instead of just do it, it says just stab it. Yes, look at it. Just stab it. D&D, that stands for DD, not Dungeons and Dragons, for DD. And a month after the crime. Okay? Then there's another one the day after, or the day before that one, which is a month after the crime, 2015, July. Another one that says, a good friend won't ever talk about it again, and it will just help you move. Will just help you move a body and never talk about it. Okay. Again, read it. It's the yellow one. A good friend will never even talk about it again, but they will help help you move a body and never talk about it again. Some shit. Again, David Blanchard, Dan Glidewell, and this clown Brian Rogers are the ones that moved her in a sheet or a pad or something to the bed from the kitchen floor. Those are the three that moved him there. Dan Glidewell and Brian Rogers have told people that. And he says in the post, good friend will just help you move the body. Won't ever talk about it again. Okay? Also, you will see a police article from that's him, Brian K. Rogers says it right there. You see his picture. In June of 2020, it says the story right there. This lady was getting out of her truck early morning to go into work, and he just jumped up and grabbed him in and threw him in his vehicle, took him back to his apartment and raped her until his roommate stopped it, and he was charged for it, but nothing came of it. So that article's there. The post showing that he is Ace Bannister and Brian Rogers are one and the same because he says he's changing his name officially to it, and it's posted under his name. All right. And then I've got all those 4 Facebook posts there. Okay? This is what we're dealing with here. This animal was there that night. This is the one that was in the mask and the gown, and Dee Dee yelled, "Who are you?" That was to him. All right? Okay. See you guys in the next video, and I love you. Psycho